PSG make it 2 wins from 2 as they start off the season over in France with a 100% record. But who's going to catch them this coming week? We're going to take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks. Perhaps we're going to do a prediction video today. We're looking forward to match number 3 over in La France, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang it here. All things Ligue related, Blackburn related, world football related. We're all here, boys, under one roof. Got a bit of a mental block there. Didn't know where I was, didn't know who I was, didn't know what we were doing, but we were talking about Ligue. Oh, that's right, and we'll get to that in a second. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get into it. Of course, bringing it bang up to date with the football over in France. Right, that's right. Of course, been a busy week, of course, for them over there, and a bit of chaotic week as well. We'll take a look at what I'm talking about right here, right now. In fact, by looking at these games, so let's get into it, of course, and revisit the weekend's action. Starting with the top of the shop there with Nantes up against Lille. Ended up as a 1-1 draw in the end. I called it in a way. I called the amount of goals. I went with the 2 goals on that one, but unfortunately, I went with the Lille victory. But unfortunately, it was a 1-1 draw. Monaco did draw also with Rennes, of course. All the draws so far. La France, I went with a 3-1 win for them. That was a decent result, I guess, for Rennes on the road. PSG with a big 5-2 win over Montpellier. 3 goals deficit. Called that, lads, didn't I? 3-0 win in the end. Lorient against Lyon was postponed for whatever reason. Let me know down below if you know why that game was postponed or cancelled or whatever it was. Ajaccio against Lens was a 0-0 draw in the end. 1-0 win for me. Auxerre and Angers picking up a draw in the end on that one. 2-2 was the final score. I went with a 1-1 draw. Troyes picked up a 2-1 win. That was my eyes. But of course, Toulouse with a big 3-0 win on the road. They've started off absolutely fantastic, haven't they? With an unbeaten start. Meanwhile, Clermont with a big 4-2 win over Reims on the road. A shockaroonie there. And Nice with the 1-1 draw against Strasbourg. And I called that one, lads. And Marseille drew actually with Brest on the road. So not great result for them, as they already 2 points adrift of PS Bloody G. And I'll show you that right now as we take a look at the table. It is PSG with 100% success rate. The only team in the league so far. Is that gap going to get bigger and bigger as, of course, the season progresses? I'm pretty sure it will in this one-sided league we have in La France. Of course, currently there are some teams in the relegation zone. Troyes and Reims are on the bottom there with 0 points from a possible 6. Rennes and Auxerre also in a bit of trouble at the moment. Meanwhile, the surprise package will be Toulouse. They got nothing to lose, haven't they? Up there in 4th spot. They're doing it pretty as well with scoring 4 goals already this campaign and conceding just the 1. What about you guys then, shall we? Of course, I did pretty shit, and a lot of you guys look like you did pretty shit as well. Jimmy Watton there, up there with 5 though, alongside Kevin. Did absolutely fantastic as well so far. So well done to you guys with, of course, a fantastic week for them. But what about the overall leaderboard? Of course, we're now 2 weeks deep, and of course, the situation looks like this. We have a 3-way tie with 37-7, Jimmy Watton and Shane O'Donnell leading the charge, with Janik up there, Kevin, Costas K and Ultra Omura making up the power 5, and then the chasing pack. But it is early days. Relax yourselves, cool your jets. In fact, do we have any double headers in here? Just making sure. Remember, this is one of the older style prediction leagues where you're going to have to go in the Google form. So make sure you keep your name as it is throughout the season. Of course, it makes it easier for myself, less time on the finicky stuff, which is, of course, the cleanup process. But anyway, that is that. Of course, get involved as well. It is free to enter. /Ligue. Get involved with it, with the stuff. Get your name in lights. It is free to enter. Simple case. Just hop over to the website and smash in your predictions. Those are those. But let's get into it then. Of course, take a little look at the next round of matches, which of course match day number 3 over in La France. We're going to jump in the deep end right here, right now. And again, all these matches take place on the weekend of Friday, the 19th of August and beyond. We're going to start with Lyon up against Troyes, of course, coming at you as well this coming Friday. The Groupama Stade, and of course, played 21 times in 1999, 16 wins for Lyon, 3 wins for Troyes, and we've got 2 draws as well. Lyon, though, coming to unbeaten in the last 3 games, 58% form, and because the Troyes side have just 1 win and 6, 25% form for them moving forward. Their biggest win, though, Troyes over Lyon was a 3-1 win, the biggest win the other way, a 5-0 win, but Lyon have scored 40 goals compared to Troyes' 14 over the course of those 21 games, works out about 1.9 goals a game compared to 0.67 goals for Troyes heading into this. Last time I mentioned that over in Lyon, it was a 3-1 win for Lyon back in September 2021. Goodness gracious me. Lyon have actually won 6 on the bounce against Troyes, so they'll be looking to extend that run moving forward. forward. Of course, Lyon with a 2-1 win over Ajaccio. Toulouse did beat Troyes last time around. The odds though for this one, 11-4 Angers Lyon. Of course, 4-1 draw, and 7-1 is your Troyes on this. Back in the home side here, surely 2-0 for them at home. And again, to feed the fire that is them. Of course, just played one game so far, is it? Because of that postponement, yes. So they are 100%, as are Lorient, and they'll like to both continue that as, of course, the season gets older. Meanwhile, Monaco up against Lens, of course, at the Stade Louis II. Of course, played each other 49 times in 1993. 18 wins for Monaco, 12 wins for Lens. We've got 19 draws. Just 1 and 6 for Monaco right now, 33% form in all competitions. Up against the Lens side, unbeaten in the last 6, 83% form. Of course, heading into the biggest win for Lens over Monaco, 3-0 win. The biggest win the other way, a 6-0 win. Monaco have scored 74 goals compared to Lens' 44 over the course of those 49 games. Works out at 0.9 goals a game compared to Monaco's 1.51. Meanwhile, last time I played over in Monaco, it was a 2-0 win for Lens way back in, of course, August 2021. In fact, the home side hasn't won this game since Monaco beat Lens back in Monaco in December 2014. The odds for this one are 6-4 on is your Monaco, for a 3-1 draw, 50-4 is your away win here. Monaco surely can bounce back after a bit of a shit show last time around. Actually, they're all right, 4 points over Basel 6, but realistically, you don't want to be cut adrift for PSG so early. If you want to make this league a little bit more interesting, you got to keep these guys a little bit closer to the pack. Next, of course, we have Marseille against Nantes. At Orange Velodrome, played the 47 times in 1983. 90 wins for Marseille, 50 wins for Nantes. We've got 13 draws, just 1 win and 6 though for Marseille right now, 33% form. But against the Nantes side, just 1 win and 6, also 33% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for Nantes over Marseille, 3-1 win. The biggest win the other way, a 3-0 win. Of course, that's since 1993. Nantes have scored just 48 goals compared to Marseille's 59. Works out at 1.29 goals a game compared to the 1.02 by Nantes. Last time I played, of course, over in Marseille, it was a 3-2 win for Marseille back in April 2022. Marseille unbeaten against Nantes over the last 4 occasions, pick up 3 wins and a draw. In fact, just lost once in the last 6 heading into this one against Nantes. 7-4 on is your Marseille, 3-1 is your draw, and 5-1 is your away win. Back in, of course, Marseille with a 2-0 win for them again. And technically, they could go top of the pops depending on what goes on. With a very, very tricky game for PSG this coming weekend. Strasbourg up against Reims. Coming out on Sunday, 21st of August. Played 15 times, 2006. 7 wins for 7 wins for Reims, 4 wins for Strasbourg, and we've got 4 draws, of course. Strasbourg coming to this 50% form, 1-2 lost, 2 drawn, 2 over the last 6. Reims coming to this 4 games without a win, 42% form for them moving forward. Of course, biggest win for Reims over Strasbourg, 4-1 win. The biggest win on the way, a 4-0 win. Strasbourg has scored 20 goals compared to Reims' 22 over the course of those 15 games. Works out around about 1.33 goals a game compared to the 1.47 for Reims. Coming at you though, last time around at Strasbourg, it was a 1-1 draw back in November 2021. Goodness gracious me. Reims with a 4-2 loss against Clermont. Strasbourg with a draw against Nice on the road, which was very, very nice. The odds here, 10-7 on is your Strasbourg, now 5-2 is your draw, and we've also got 17-4 is your away win on this. Back in, of course, a 1-0 win for the hosts. Strasbourg over Reims. Reims are in a bit of trouble right now, bottom of the table, but of course, I think they'll still be there after this coming match. Next, of course, we have Clermont Foot taking on Nice, which will be very, very nice, of course, as well on the 21st of August. Played each other 3 times in 2009. 1 win for Clermont Foot, 2 for Nice, and we got 0 draws. 3 wins in the last 4 games, so though Clermont Foot, 50% form of the last 6 up against the Nice side, who are unbeaten in the last 4. However, just 1 win in 6 for them. Of course, the biggest win for Nice over Clermont Foot, 2-1 win. The biggest win the other way, a 1-0 win. And last time I played, of course, in the Stade Gabriel Montpellier, it was a 2-1 win for Nice back in November 2021. Looking at the odds on this one, then, shall we? We have Clermont Foot 13-5, and they're actually 25 is draw, 21-20 is your away win, which is nice, and it is Nice, of course, and that's where I'm going with a 2-1 win for them on the road. They're also unbeaten, I think. Yeah, 2 draws out of 2. Not fantastic start, but moving on nicely. Toulouse up against Lorient, of course, coming at you this coming Sunday as well. Played each other 26 times in 1988. 7 wins for Toulouse, 10 wins for Lorient, and 9 draws. Of course, Toulouse, though, 83% form for them. Unbeaten in the last 7 games. They haven't lost any of the last 11 home matches heading into this. Meanwhile, Lorient coming to this unbeaten in the last 3. 50% form over the last 6. That's 1-2 lost to and draw 2 over the last 6. Of course, 4-1 win was the biggest win for Lorient over Toulouse. 3-0 win was the biggest win the other way. In fact, Toulouse has scored 25 goals compared to Lorient's 26 over the course of those 26 matches. Works out about 0.96 goals a game for Toulouse and 1 goal a game for Lorient. Last time I played that, of course, at Toulouse, it was a 1-0 win for Lorient back in October 2018. That was in the Coupe de Ligue back in round 32. But last time I played that in the league in Toulouse, it was a 3-2 win for Toulouse back in December 2016. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Coming at you though, the odds for this one, we have Toulouse 2019 on. They are favourite it. Of course, 12-5 draw, 3-1 is your away win. That's Lorient. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Toulouse. They have nothing to lose on this one. Montpellier taking on, of course, Auxerre, coming at you this coming weekend on the 21st of August, Stade de la Masson. Played the 27 times since 1983, 10 wins for Montpellier, we've got 9 wins for Auxerre, and we've got 8 draws, of course. Just 1-6 for Montpellier right now, 17% form up against the Auxerre side, just 1 defeat past 4 for them, 58% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for Auxerre over Montpellier, 2-0 win, the biggest win of the way, a 3-0 win. In fact, Auxerre scored 26 goals compared to Montpellier's 29 over the course of those 27 games. Works out at 0.96 goals a game for Auxerre and 1.07 goals for Montpellier heading into this. Last time I played that over in Montpellier was a 3-1 win, and that was in Ligue 1. That was back in August 2011. It's been a long time, over 10 years, 11 years in fact, heading into this one. Of course, the odds here, we've got Montpellier 23-20 for the victory, 5-2 is your draw, 23-10 is your away win on this. Auxerre starting off, where are they in the league? I'm blind to it. They're in the relegation zone. 2-1 win for Montpellier on this one. They've not had the best start either. 1 win, 1 defeat so far. Happy in the middle of the table for the time being. But I'm going with the hosts on this one. And then we have Angers up against Brest, of course, coming at you on the 21st of August as well. These two sides have played each other 20 times since 2004. 5 wins for Angers, 10 wins for Brest. Then we got 5 wins for Angers, 10 wins for Brest, 5 draws. Just 1 win. Scrap that 1 win. The biggest win for Angers over Brest was a 1-0 win. The biggest win in the way was a 2-0 win. Angers coming to just 1 defeat the past 5 for them, 42% form up against the Brest side, also 42% form moving forward. Biggest win for Brest of Angers, 2-0 win. In fact, Brest has scored 20 goals compared to Angers 13 over the course of those 20 matches. Works out about 0.65 goals a game for Angers, a 1 goal a game for Brest. Coming out to the last round in Angers, it was a 1-0 win for Angers in competitive action. That was back in March 2022. The odds for this one, though, we have Angers coming out to 11-8 for the victory, 23-10 is your draw, 2-1 is your away win. That is Brest on this. Taking a draw here, right down the middle. I cannot separate the 2 sides. Can you let me know down below? Rennes up against Ajaccio. Of course, Rennes are struggling. They are in the bottom 4 at the time of asking. Of course, 15 times these 2 sides have played each other since 2002. 8 wins for Rennes, 4 wins for Ajaccio, and we've got 3 draws. Rennes, though, with 3 defeats in the past 3, 58% form over the last 6. Up against Ajaccio side, just 1 defeat past 4, 50% form, 1-2 loss to and draw 2 over the last 6. 3-1 win was the biggest win for Ajaccio over Rennes. 3-0 win was the biggest win the other way. And the fact that Ajaccio scored just 12 goals over the course of those 15 games. Meanwhile, Rennes have scored 25 goals over the 15 games. Works out around about 1.67 goals a game for the hosts and 0.8 goals a game for Ajaccio heading into this. Last time around in Rennes, it was a 2-2 win for Rennes back in September 2013. It was quite a long time ago. Meanwhile, the odds for this one, Rennes are 5-2 on for the victory, 50-4 is your, and 6-1 is your away win. That is Ajaccio here. Rennes should bounce back here, get the first win on the column and move the chains. And then rapid, we have a zinger. We have Lille currently in second spot up against PSG, currently in top spot, of course, over in La France. Lille are back. Played each other 59 times in 1993, 14 wins for Lille, 30 wins for PSG, and 15 draws. Of course, Lille unbeaten in the last 3 games, just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form for them, up against a PSG side who won 6 on the bounce, 100% form for them as well. The biggest win for Lille over PSG, 5-1 win. The biggest win the other way, a 6-1 win. In fact, PSG have scored 79 goals compared to Lille's 46 over the last 59 games. Works out about 0.78 goals a game compared to PSG's 1.34. Last time I played though in Lille, it was a 5-1 win for PSG back in February 2022. They've actually scored 7 goals in the last 2 games against Lille, so quite an impressive tally moving forward. The odds here 6-1 is your Lille, 5-2 on is your PSG, 4-1 is your draw here. Back in, of course, a 3-2 goal fest here. Lille will have a bit of fight, a bit of spunk in them, and of course, but they'll lose in the end, 3-2 to PSG. And if I'm right, this is what the table will look like. Of course, top of the table is PSG, 3 wins from 3, and of course, Olympique Marseille will still be up there, unbeaten alongside Toulouse. And of course, down the foot is Troyes, Reims, Auxerre, and Ajaccio that are in the relegation scrapperoonie right here, right now. But that is it, guys. That is all I have for you here. Be sure to get your own picks. And of course, it is the old school style, cut before shall League. Get your name in lights that time, that style away. And of course, we'll be back for the next round of matches when we come back around. So be sure to give us a love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check the links down below, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course Patreon as well. I do appreciate loving on the Patreon. And again, check out the links. Of course, we've got a Discord which is wide open. But until then, guys, we're done right here. Until then, smash it.